What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with another seasonal championship, Thrill Racers. And we have to use a sports utility hero in the A class, so between 701 and 800 rating. And we're going to use the Lamborghini Urus. The tuning share code is in the description. Let's see how well we can do. It's a tune with decent acceleration. The handling is okay, but top speed is pretty low. So those are pretty much the basics. But then again, the handling is questionable in all of these cross-country racing thingies because, well, you're going cross-country, it's annoying. There's really not a whole lot I can say there. You can probably tell I don't like cross-country. And it wouldn't have been the first cross-country championship I just skip entirely because I don't care about doing cross-country at all. I just hate it. I really do. I know some people like it and stuff, but not everything has to be for everyone. This section is really hard to drive, by the way. Cars are going everywhere. So the better you get through here, the better of a chance you have. They are pretty slow for that corner, so you can use that to gain an advantage. That puts us into first. And if you're not first by here, well, you should become first later. That's my tip for you. This jump is okay, the next one is tricky. I say that this one is okay because if you jump a little next to the road, you can still drive through the little side stuff they put there. Little fence and everything, you can just drive through it. This one, however, is a little bit more tricky because if you don't go straight and a little left, you just land in the wall, and if you go a little right, you land in the wall as well. So that's not great. I have a decent lead. Certainly not a good one, but a decent one. I wonder who comes up with the cross-country tracks. Obviously you don't follow any roads, you just go somewhere. And I really wonder how they come up with them. There was no checkpoint there, right? We didn't miss one. I went a very short route and I feared for a moment that we missed a checkpoint. And I don't think we did, no we didn't. So that's race number 1 in the bag. That's 20 points. Good starting point to go from, right? There are some races that aren't absolutely awful in cross-country, but it's not a whole lot of them. I think, however, one of them is part of a championship. I think this one is okay. If I remember correctly, that's the one I find okay. It might be the other one at the temple thingy. Not entirely sure. Did I mention I hate SUVs? It's just I hate everything about this. I hate cross-country, I hate SUVs, like... And this is like... For an SUV this is pretty cool, but it's still like... Probably my least favorite Lamborghini, so... I don't know. But at least it's not awful, like most of the other ones. Alright, let's go. Squeeze him a bit. I was hoping we can squeeze him into the wall, but that would have probably required hitting him, and that would have slowed us down, and that wasn't worth it. Now we go 3 wide into a jump. That's going to be a good idea. Nearly landed on top of that guy. And one thing is for certain, I don't want to land on top of a guy. That much I know. We are now up to 4th, however, which is, well, not great, but also not bad. And we will go full throttle through here, and that'll put us into 2nd. And then we will go very wide into this. And then go very tight through here, which puts us into first. Yep, that's the race I mean. That is pretty easy. Just because of these two corners. That makes it so much easier. Or the two, like, 180-degree corners. The very wide ones that you can drive a lot tighter than the AI. Those make it a lot easier. There's no section here that is really bad to drive. And nothing too risky where you have like major jumps that can just derail your race. Like in the last race, the two jumps, they can really derail your race if you get them wrong or you land wrong or whatever. So jumps are your worst enemy. But in this race, it's not bad. You know, you should probably brake still. You can take such a tight line through here that the AI doesn't take. That really gives you a big, big advantage. Wait, why did we just get a clean racing? Shouldn't we have ultimate clean racing? It's not like we hit anything, did we? Did we hit anything? Why did we just get clean racing? Now we get great clean racing, that makes sense, but I don't recall hitting anything. That's really weird. So here you really don't need to brake as hard as the AI does. And you can get some pretty cool drifts through there as well. Especially in these big cars, so it's pretty cool. Lots of air skills, lots of kangaroo skills. It's actually a pretty good skill streak thing that gives us a lot of points for our car mastery stuff. Pretty good drift. There again, clean racing. We didn't get to ultimate clean racing. I don't know why, because we didn't really hit anything. I don't know if something counts as a hit, like maybe a bonus barrel does or something. Not sure about that. But yeah, that's a pretty easy win as well. So that puts us at 40 points. That race is certainly the easiest one of the ones that are in this championship, so... Wait, we leveled up again? Okay. Once again, no wheel spin. Lucky us. But, like I mentioned last video, I will do a wheel spin. I promised it, I will do one. But, at the end of it, we end on a wheel spin. We just have to. It's tradition. We didn't end every video on a wheel spin because I kind of have to conserve them a little bit. Can't just throw them out like crazy. But I actually did like 10 or 15 of them recently, and I was just checking if I'm just like imagining that the wheel spins are terrible, and I think the best thing I got was 50,000 or something. It was absolutely awful. So yeah, the super wheel spins are okay, but even those aren't great. So let's hope we don't blow it. I mean, we have 40 points, which is good, but that's another thing about cross country. It's so easy to just miss a jump and completely blow it. And then you go from leading comfortably with 40 points to being like on your way to the middle of the pack, just because you finished last after jumping into some wall. Up to third now though, so that would already be pretty good. If we could hold on to that, and we went pretty fast for that corner, so it allows us to close in a little bit. And I hope we don't mess that jump up. I always feel like the AI does the landing better, or they get better out of the landing. We always seem to make up some ground there. We, however, got through that corner better. And our wing fell off, but his didn't. Driving cross-country with the setting sun is really mean. Because not only do you not have a road that you can follow, you then also don't see where the actual black path wants you to go. Oh, we're wide. That was a lot of water, that wasn't great. We want to avoid being in the water too long, and we were in the water very long. So yeah, that wasn't great. Luckily we don't need to finish first, but we do anyway, so that's pretty cool, isn't it? That finish wasn't as cool as I imagined. So that completes the championship, so now we just have to do a wheel spin, right? So if you only cared about how are the results shaking out, we won all 3 races. Thank you very much. And we won a bone shaker. That's... yeah, great. A real fun bone shaker. Not gonna say anything about it. Go away. Wheel spin. Din 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 din. Oh, we won something different than 2000. We won 175,000. That's pretty good, actually. See, once we do one like that, we get lucky. So, whoever is watching right now, you brought me luck. Thank you very much. And we will see each other next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And until then, farewell.